March 2nd, Saint Simplicius, Pope. Saint Simplicius was the ornament of the Roman clergy under Saints Leo and Hilarius, and succeeded the latter in the pontificate in 497. He was raised by God to comfort and support his church amidst the greatest storms. All the provinces of the Western Empire out of Italy were fallen into the hands of barbarians. The emperors for many years were rather shadows of power than sovereigns, and in the 8th year of the pontificate of Simplicius, Rome itself fell a prey to foreigners. Italy, by oppressions and the ravages of barbarians, was left almost a desert without inhabitants, and the imperial armies consisted chiefly of barbarians, hired under the name of auxiliaries. These soon saw their masters were in their power. The Heruli demanded 1/3 of the lands of Italy, and upon refusal chose for their leader Odoacer, one of the lowest extraction, but a resolute and intrepid man who was proclaimed king at Rome in 476. He put to death Orestes, who was regent of the empire, for his son Augustulus, whom the Senate had advanced to the imperial throne. Odoacer spared the life of Augustulus and appointed him a salary of 6,000 pounds of gold, and permitted him to live at full liberty near Naples. Pope Simplicius was wholly taken up in comforting and relieving the afflicted, and in sowing seeds of the Catholic faith among the barbarians. The East gave his zeal no less employment and concern. Peter Snaphaeus, a violent Eutychian, was made by the heretics Patriarch of Antioch, and Peter Bongus, one of the most profligate men, that of Alexandria. Acacius, the Patriarch of Constantinople, received the sentence of Saint Simplicius against Snaphaeus, but supported Mongus against him and the Catholic Church, and was a notorious changeling, double-dealer, and artful hypocrite, who often made religion serve his own private ends. Saint Simplicius at length discovered his artifices, and redoubled his zeal to maintain the holy faith which he saw betrayed on every side, whilst the patriarchal sees of Alexandria and Antioch were occupied by furious wolves, and there was not one Catholic king in the whole world. The emperor measured everything by his passions and human views. Saint Simplicius, having sat 15 years, 11 months, and 6 days, went to receive the reward of his labors in 483. He was buried in St. Peter's on the 2nd of March. Reflection. He that trusteth in God shall fare never the worse, said the wise man in the book of Ecclesiasticus.
Amen.